Hello, everybody. Marcus Guiliano here, international business author, speaker, Forbes Business Council contributor, restaurant success coach, and restaurant owner. Let's see. I want to talk about marketing today. A lot of people are stuck on not only what their message should be, but really what the whole overall context or what they should really be promoting or what's coming up and what's going on. So I want to talk about a marketing calendar, a yearly marketing calendar, and how I do this in my own restaurant. So behind me on the board up there is a yearly planner that's a wax thing, and we can erase things and we write things on there, and it goes year by year. So we have the 2019 one hanging up right there. But when it comes to your marketing calendar, the idea is not to reinvent the wheel. And a lot of people are like, I just don't know what to market. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to do. I don't know. I learned a long time ago in the country club industry, when I first got hired as my first executive chef. I was 24, 25 years old. And the general manager said to me, he goes, Marcus, I know you cook good food. That's why we hired you, because you cook very good food. But we have to think now. You have to think a different way. You've been working in restaurants and hotels where people come there for the good food. It's now time that people come here. People come here because of it's their home away from home. They pay a membership. They pay their monthly dues. But what really drives them here is when we do special things, when we do cool, fun themes, theme dinners, events, things like that. And that got my mind thinking, I'm like, okay, cool. So at the time, we did a Titanic dinner. Titanic was hot, the movie, and it was amazing. We had a massive turnout. Everybody dressed in Titanic gear, and I was like, oh, wow, this is awesome. So, but then from there, it's a matter of how do you create events over and over and over again throughout the course of the year. So, for example, we all know Cinco de Mayo happens. Okay, a lot of us are not Mexican restaurants, but how do we capitalize on Cinco de Mayo? Because a lot of us do still make margaritas. So how do we capitalize on Cinco de Mayo? It's a promotion that we do every year. Now we've turned it into Drinko de Mayo, which means all month long we have tequila promotions. Fat Tuesday happens. We're not a Cajun-style restaurant, a Southern-style restaurant, but we can still do things that represent something from Fat Tuesday. So in your marketing calendar, Nurses Week is a huge one. Nurses Week is massively big. So in our marketing calendar, we know a year out that the same holiday is going to happen over and over again. And you can do a quick Google search, by the way, and find out. There's a national, every single day, there's a national something day. It's amazing. If you look at the month of April, the month of July, the month of August, you literally look down and there's something every day. What we've done very successfully in the past is Greek month. Greek Heritage Month is every March. So we know in March, Greek specials drives business. People like that. Oktoberfest. We're not a German restaurant, but we will run schnitzel, and we do put a couple Hefeweiss beers on tap or Marzen style or Oktoberfest beers on tap for that month. And we run that 3-4 week special of Oktoberfest specials. And again, we're not a German restaurant, but we've adapted a couple things on our menu to represent that. So you have to think of what's coming up, and this is not an after. A lot of people, this is an afterthought. And this is why a marketing calendar, something in front of you, makes a massive difference. Because you can look ahead, I can look right up there and see what's going on and know when to start promoting it. Now, once you promote it once, it's easy to keep promoting it over and over again, year after year after year. So once you have the template, once you have the literature in place, it's a simple go and edit the dates, or maybe, Easter Sunday brunch. Easter Sunday brunch, you should have a banner for it to hang up in the restaurant, a poster. You should have a Facebook banner. You should have, everything preset. In fact, we even have ads preset. So if we know that Mother's Day is coming up, I just go back into Google and I activate my ad that was paused from the year before, the same demographics and everything. So once you get into the rhythm of things, think of, I'm going to do it once this year. I need to do this thing every year if it's working properly. So that's the idea of a marketing calendar. Now, you can actually do one day a week too, especially like every Monday night's lobster night, every Tuesday night's buy one mac and cheese, get one free. Wednesday nights, wine down Wednesday or something, whiskey Wednesday. So you can do these weekly, you can do the monthly specials. I was just working with a client today and I was like, man, pick the month that lobster's in season, like the best month for lobster, which is August, right? And make lobster mac and cheese all month long as a special, as one of the specials. Now every single August, lobster mac and cheese or lobster of some sort is your thing. We do a lobster bake every single second or third, I'd have to look on the calendar, but every second or third Sunday of August, we do a lobster bake in our garden. We just know there's certain things just happen like clockwork. And once you know something 6 months in advance, it's easy to put it on your website, put it in the calendar, and when people go on your website, they're, oh, look what they're having in 3 months from now. Not you scrambling 3 weeks before to actually promote something. So marketing calendars are highly effective, and these are things you just generate year after year after year and keep working with that marketing calendar to perfect it. Every successful restaurant owner I know has a marketing calendar. You can do a tomato festival in August when tomatoes are peak season, if you're in that part of the country. Asparagus. We do a fall wine dinner, which is Pinot Noir and mushrooms. A lot of mushrooms are in season. Wild mushrooms are in season in the fall time. So we'd have this annual, and you just keep calling it 8th annual, 9th annual, 3rd annual. And that's how you promote these, is people are like, oh, this is what they're doing every year. This is cool. So even if you've done an event previously, like Pinot Noir and mushroom dinner is going to be sort of similar to what it was last year, different dishes, maybe 1 or 2 different types of mushrooms, you're still getting new clientele and a new crowd, and it's still going to be a hit. And of course, you can obviously rotate in new wines, which is great. So think ahead when you're marketing, put things down in writing, super, super helpful. And think of it when you do it like this is a system now. Every year I'm going to do this promotion. Of course, you don't have to do it that every year. You can add other things in, take things out, but that's how you have to think. I'm going to duplicate this. I'm going to franchise my duplicatable my event calendar, my marketing calendar for the year. Hope that helps everybody in your marketing. So get there, Google away, find some national holidays, look at the holidays you already celebrate, and kind of do a twist on things that you might think you could not have done in the past. If you have any comments or questions, leave a comment in the section here, and I'd be happy to answer.